back, everybody, to another episode of Anno 1800. We have returned back to our capital, our seat of power in Cape Trelawney, Rantium. Finally, we have pretty much everything we need in order to work on this glorious capital of ours, and it's getting very close to the point of it actually being at max attractiveness. I think the max attractiveness is supposed to be over 7,500, but we are definitely at that point. We are currently 7,600, excuse me. So, there are a couple things that we're going to be doing. The first one is that when it comes down to our arcades like this, right?
Not too many changes, I hope.
Can we just hang him? Would anybody really miss this guy? I don't think so. I sure as hell wouldn't.
The idiot is back. Oh, heavens! I thought you were the photographer.
And he calls me an idiot. Do we need any more reasons to hang this man? I'm just saying. Fantastic. So, what the problem is right now is if we were to go to this arcade, I don't see, well, not entirely true. There is a warehouse right over here, but the problem is that it won't reach it because we don't have a road connection over here. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't really want to put one over here. I like the way that it is. So we might actually have to get rid of like a little fortification like this one and instead put down a warehouse. Or I could drop my shit entirely.
The truest work of art is but a...
and make that possible. Now, while we're on the topic of getting stuff done, I just want to mention and give a big shout out to Just Random 90, of whom 3 weeks ago told me the best, most optimal way to get a decent amount of elevators just for this region. He posted it on video. I think it was, I don't remember which episode it was actually, but pretty much here's what we need in order to make 32 tons of elevators per minute. 8 elevator assemblies, 24 motor assemblies, 18 large furnaces, 16 wood veneer furnaces, 16 brass smelters, all with electricity, no union, which resources will equate to 2,040 iron and coal, 1,380 wood, and 1,080 zinc and copper. So, we're going to have to get this all up and running at some point. I don't know when, but we will figure it out. But we're going to be doing a couple things here. You know what? I think these guys are engineers, right?
Galvanized.
You know, the problem is they're researching things in here and I need engineers. So I think what I should do is actually start working more on expanding the settlement as is. And I would like to work over in this corner today and probably down here. So we have a little bit more for the Research Institute. So let's get a couple more of these scholar residences going. And one more will do it. I think this is probably a not so good spot, actually. Yeah, not a good spot. I'll put this one here. And apparently we have another one. So let's get a road connection here.
May as well have no ceiling at all. Hypethral.
Why are they so pissed? I mean, I get it, you don't want to be here in the first place, but, I mean, you don't want to go to school. But, I mean, that's besides the point. You would think that you'd be, like, happy to be here. You know, you got into a very prestigious academy, but no, apparently that's not good enough for them. So, over here, I had to put a makeshift university down because I got rid of that one over there. And then these guys are all engineers. Do we have any elevators in here? I think we do. I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, we do. We have 3,650. We're capped. So what are we actually importing here? I don't want to use that. I don't want to use that. Are we using the... We have enough beef, right? We're loaded on that. And this. Get rid of this stuff. What we're going to do is... We're going to use our elevators to bring in what we need for these really, really bitchy scholars, okay? Because we're making a lot over there, and we're not going to need any more, so they're just going to come over here. How can I get this for telephone? See, like, that ratio is terrible, which means I'm going to actually have to make that for them. That's going to suck ass. they're going to need the boots, so that's not a bad ratio right over there. They would need tailored suits, so we can also put in a couple more right there. 100, so that's 200 right over there, not too shabby. And what else did they need? The seafood stew, I would imagine? Because I want to make sure that they actually... Why am I clicking on the actual institute?
I pity those who will never be fortunate enough to know me.
No, don't worry about it. They wouldn't care. They will want rum, and the thing about it is they generate research points, so tapestries is actually going to be pretty good. Gramophones and the boots are going to be pretty good, so let's try bringing in tapestries. At least I think we get a decent amount of that. 50 for 458. Let's do 75. And then we're going to make it so elevators are actually going to be produced in this region as well, so I'm not really worried about running over. Rum is definitely something that we don't have here, but it is a blue level. I'm very curious to see how much it would be. Ooh, really? Okay, well that's a lot of rum. I just won't give it to the engineers then. And then the last one is going to be seafood stew. Oh, we definitely do not need that much. Yeah, so... yeah, let's do 100. Okay, so I was with the total. That's 100, 200, 300, 350. Okay. Not too bad. I don't know if we can sustain that by just bring what we need in from Isengard, but we will try for now, just to hopefully get them happy. How's the distance on this? Like, you go all the way... Okay, so I can't really move this thing too much. I can move it, like, one further back. Let's do it that way. Where are you at? That's the hospital, that's university. Let's put the university building right here and change it to the cool skin. And we're going to get pathway going from now. And go over here. Let's just get all of this and up to here. We should probably do the same on the other side, actually. So at this point, I want to start making the area a little bit denser in population. Let's see if I can actually copy this over. Nice, that works. Which means we're going to actually have a lot of homes that are going to be kind of jam-packed with one another. They will be kind of like this, but a little bit larger districts. So we'll have those like so. Let's actually get the road connection to them so they won't complain. Because, the Lord knows they love to complain all the damn time. Let's loop them around like so. Get a road connection like that. And I don't know where the nearest... This is not going to work. Okay.
Life is so-so.
They don't have any fish, and they don't have any work clothes. That's not good. Okay. Well, you're coming back. Let's not use that resource for them. Let's actually use our guns, because our guns are actually not bad. Why is my game lagging? It's weird. 50 of these will suffice. And then work clothes as well. We'll bring 50. That way we can actually upgrade them later, because I can safely say that our workers are also facing the same problem.
We earned this.
Yep, totally. Let's go ahead and put down a marketplace like right here. And then we're also going to need a pub so they don't get pissed. And we'll loop around. Gonna have a road through here. I don't really know what to put over here. Oh, let me show you something cool. So, I got a little bit too handsy with the mods again, but I found this really cool one. That's sick. I might never delete this one. Let's just put it like this. And we'll put the road down like that. I think that really fits our style. I'm not going to say the name of the individual who made it, because it's an NPC, and I don't like him. So...
We now have the required permit.
Thank you. So we're just going to leave it at that. But whoever developed the mod, you're incredible. That's a different story altogether. Let's put 2 rows of homes like so. And then I guess we can do something similar like right here. Yep. get a road connection, otherwise they're gonna complain. What we'll also need over in this corner is going to be the additional services just for now. So where's the nearest hospital? The hospital's over here, and somehow it can reach here. Okay, but I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna put a new one down, like right here, because pre-planning is the best, right? And then we're gonna need a town hall because it's actually gonna be a decent size area over here. And we need to make sure that we have a lot of specialists from here on, because I do not want to strain our production chains much. And it's not a good idea to strain your production chains at all. So let's have this section finished up here. Yeah, I know. Quit complaining. Get that built up, like so. The next thing we're gonna need is probably... Well, we got the university. We are gonna need a school. Yes. Where's the school at? School is right here. Can I plop it down somewhere? You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna fix this area up. Let's actually link it from here. Okay. We're gonna get rid of the road connection here. And, you know what? It kind of sucks because that looks really good going into Mars, Cat Zoo. But I need to figure out a spot for the school, and, this is probably the best spot to put it. Nice. So we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna bring this whole... I'm gonna actually put a double road here. The next thing that's gonna happen is we're going to grab some canals, and you know what? I'm just gonna grab one, because then I can actually drag it. Perfect. Bring that... Ooh, wait a minute. This is gonna look pretty cool, I think. That's not gonna look pretty cool. That looks cool. I gotta get rid of this one. There we go. So you have the school that's right up against the canal over here. So then in this corner, what I would like to do is actually put like one of the department stores down. What would be beneficial for this side? I need to look at the other things that they produce, because I don't have everything else. Have a members club next to the pub, the proximity of the class. Okay. So that's a reduction on... Okay, interesting. This one, invent and equip the Magnificent ice cream maker in a town hall in the old world. Reduction on penny farthings, and the light bulbs will probably be cool, but the problem is they're going to need Arctic
Browsing
gas.
is the finest part. The way our wares present themselves is everything. We take great care. And besides, once you've paid, all virtue in them...
Yeah, thank you. So I think the toaster is probably the best one. Let's go ahead and put the department store, like, right over here-ish. I think that'll be a cool spot for it. We're gonna have to put a power plant down, so I need to find a good spot for that as well. But what we can do is we can work to fix up the canal way over here with the road connection. There we go. And then we can actually do the same over on this side, I hope. It's a little bit wonky on this side. Why? I'll do this. There we go. That works. Why did I get this overhang? We'll never know. But how big is the power plant? It's not going to fit on this side, is it? No, it will not. So it's going to actually have to be somewhere over here. Hey, you know what? That's actually not a bad spot. We can put it, like, right here. And it should be able to power up everything. Yes, so the only house, if I were to put it here... This whole central district is not getting electricity. I don't like that. Why? I mean, I could replace where that frickin' school is. They need the university. The moment that they actually upgrade to investors, they won't need it. Okay, here's what we'll do. We're gonna get rid of this one. I'm gonna put the power plant over here because we're gonna have to actually get, you know, electricity all the way into that corner, right? So we'll put it right here. I think it goes a decent way. Okay, that's not too bad, but it's not great either. Let me actually fix up the road. It might help just a wee bit. Not particularly. It's this corner. So we're gonna have a power plant over here. But the thing about it is, like, this is gonna power up at least 1, 2, 3 districts, and that's pretty substantial, if I do say so myself. So we will keep the power plant over there. We should have max stores still on the Arctic gas because not all of the, you know, sites are actually producing a lot. But then we'll have to see. You don't have a warehouse in range. Okay, so the best thing to do in this situation is just put down a warehouse right here. Yep, that is perfect. And hopefully they got the stuff they needed. Perfect. Because we don't need this many farmers over here. We have a whole bunch of farmers over on this side, and we really want to get rid of that. And for the longest time, I've even seen this in, you know, the replays I've gone and watched. I didn't fix this. And I'm going to be making a whole bunch of nice beautification stuff over here at some point anyway. So let's go and upgrade these guys to workers. We still need to get a couple more animals for in here. Can't really screw with the engineer population too much right now. But what we can do is we're working to fill up this area first with the scholar residences. And we did actually get a couple more, so let's go ahead and plop those down. 2, 3, 4. Can't put a... Well, I technically can put one over here, and you know what? I'm going to. That's 5.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Sure. So we have a mega big campus over here. And they actually have most of their stuff, so they are kind of happy. Gramophones is something that we're going to actually have to make here. They have been spread out way too thin across our provinces. So, unfortunately, that is a minor problem, but we can fix it. Not a big deal. At this point, we can fix pretty much anything. So, let's get a road connection just around the hospital for the hell of it, and I will continue to loop this one around just so I know where we will be, and we will take it all the way up to here. Okay, so then we're gonna grab a piece of this and we're just going to build some canals, and we'll keep it like this. So we'll also do this so it's actually completely full over here. One thing I didn't do last time either. And then loop it around and link it up. And I guess the best thing to do at this point would just be to take like a little section like this and deepen the canal like so. A little bit more and we should be golden. Okay. Nice. So we got another district over here set, and it looks a little bit barren, but the cool thing about this is we can get some homes and like put it over here and there around the town hall. Not a big deal. We can even move the town hall probably a little bit. How far is this away from
Look busy, people.
from all of this? So we're actually gonna have to have another one of these post offices as well somewhere, but the problem is, like, I could probably put it like right here. Yeah, okay. So let's get rid of this section. Let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of this. Because I would probably... It looks like we're going to have to get rid of a little bit more. Mostly because I have figured out this whole mail crap. And because I know how to do it...
Required permit to expand the campus.
Oh, wonderful. Love to hear it. Because I figured out how to do all this mail crap, I'm going to exploit the hell out of it. Actually, is that okay? That might be a little bit sus later on. But right now, I think it's okay. Should be fine. Yeah, yeah. Can you guys upgrade? What do you need? You need a school. Okay. So we're gonna need a temporary school right here, probably. I know this side doesn't look very nice at the moment, but it will change. Just so they can actually get their education. Well, I gotta hand it to them. They want to learn. That's important. Learning is important. I think what we can do... I really want to get back to using those bridges and whatnot. Is it possible? Not particularly for that one, but maybe for this one. Will that work? Yeah, it will. Okay. So get rid of this one, and then we can probably put this down? No, it's still too deep. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that really sucks. Okay. Well, can't really do that, but I can use it as a little point to get to the other side, maybe. So I'll have that like so, and then I'll get rid of the two pieces in the middle. No, 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 no. Actually, what I'll do is a lot better. I'm gonna get rid of this piece and this piece, and then it makes it a nicer looking bridge going across. There we go. That's nice. Probably do the same on this side too then. How many are we in? 2? There we go. And then one here, one here. Copy the road and link it across. Okay. So now we have a road connection going to here. And we're going to have more homes anyway because we want these post offices churning out mail like no tomorrow. Should also be relatively close to the marketplace as well, so I'm not concerned about all of that. That road is going to go away at some point. I'm not going to worry about it. Link it up like so. You know what I could do? I can even make it just a little bit deeper on this side. There we go. So then I can put the only thing that's going to screw it are these bridges, but I can fix that later. How will we want to go about this side? Well, if we're starting from here, let's go with a double. We can do the same on this side. Put a single row here and a single row here. You'll also link these guys up so they stop.
Workforce shortage.
Oh no. What's happened? What?
I'm not frozen solid yet.
What?
I'm snottier than a seal.
They're out of... Ew. Oh, that's not good.
I'm not sure that's how it's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah, because the brat... Okay, well, screw it. They'll be fine. Oh, wrong place. I'm so used to coming over here. It's probably going to pester me with workforce shortage. The next one, I guess over here we could be a little stagnant with it. Or we could, because it's larger, I guess we could probably put like one over in this corner and another one in the other corner. One here, and then how big do we want this district to be? We can set the other one like right here. We'll face it this way. Okay. Because we're going to need a lot of specialists for these. And then the road connection going up to this thing. Well, let's actually build up the homes first and then figure out what's what. Because I wasn't aware I didn't have the achievement for 50,000 investors over here. So, I'm kind of going for that as well at this point. We'll see what happens. We have a little bit more of a denser area over here. Go ahead and loop that around. That's looking pretty good. interesting idea just popped into my brain space. Let's use this road to get to here. Oops. Get rid of this one, if you please. You can like link it up there, but I don't want it going any further. This side we're gonna have to build in. We're gonna need to go up here a little bit more. Should also probably consider putting this crap down. I don't know. Yeah, they're gonna start wanting it. Okay, not a big deal. Marketplace, hub, fire station, probably really helpful. Put that right here. I do not foresee any riots happening here in Rantium, so I'm not gonna bother with police stations at the moment. I just put some down for the hell of it, but I seriously doubt there's gonna be a problem. Oh no, I should not be doing this right now. Get rid of that. How far is the radius? Up until here. What I can do, on the other hand, is I can take this and like outline it. So like to here, is that right? Damn, I'm like spot on today. Holy shit. Alright, so we're looking at something like that we have to develop. Okay. So if we need to bend the road, let's do this. Let's bend the road alongside the canal. And then see, oh Lord, it works. It works. That doesn't work though, okay. I held it in. I held it in. Restraint! Restraint! I'm getting better. Kind of. Sort of. I don't think so. Road connections through. All the way through. So, like, down here, they wouldn't get what they require. But over in the middle here, that's really important to actually build up. Let's actually do the same. If I can just take this section and copy it over here, that would work wonders. Yep, perfect. And if I were to just take more homes like so, I can probably link it up to here, and then probably link it up to like right here, and that should be good enough. Well, there's a little bit of space over here. And then we'll have space over on this side. Got it. So what I can do is just do something that I've done before and do like a little bit of a curve section. Nice. And then I can link it up here. Pretty good. It'll look nicer when the buildings are actually built up, right? At the moment, it's kind of like, bleh, whatever. Need to have the school. Put the school here. We're also going to need the university. Yeah, we'll just put the university right over here. And then we will probably need the church, because this one is
under attack.
You're kidding, man. Seriously? You know what? I'm gonna set my ships to patrol from now on. I need to send these ships to the New World. Yeah. Where are they at? Because I have, like, freaking, what? Close to 20 battle cruisers over here just sitting down? Doing nothing? I want you to actually head towards Fort Galera. No, Fort Xanos will actually be able to accommodate them. Yeah, go to Fort Xanos. Because that's ridiculous. This dude's just, like, popping out of nowhere constantly. Now it's starting to tick me off. Like, actually tick me off. I think, like, what they should do after a certain point, if there's no way that the AI can take back the island, they should just fucking give up, okay? I'm not a quitter, but at the same time, like, you should know when you're fucking beaten. You should know that there is a fucking ship fleet right in here. Quiet you. There is a fucking fleet here that's never going to move, okay? You would know because you've tried 26 times. Behold the 27th. We're gonna hear it in a little bit. Because, like, holy shit. I don't understand it. And I'll never understand it. We can even build over on this side a little bit. That actually cuts into where the scholars needs to be. So I'm not gonna bother with that too much. I'm just gonna build it up to here. Right? And I'll do this, but now watch what I'm gonna do. Because this is, I think it's gonna look pretty cool. We're gonna loop it exactly bordering these homes, right? Because we are trying to simulate here that this is a floating city, right? Have this go across. Boom. So this little section is going to start bothering me. I'm going to get rid of this road and this. So it will no longer be connected, at least here, but it can be elsewhere. It's more so for the frickin' scholars, man. So I'm not going to actually bother with this road right now. I'm going to keep that little section open for later. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start deepening this canal. I'll leave that at 2 so it can just stay, and it's not going to screw with us. And get it over to here, boom. And then extend it out a little bit more. Perfect. I think what I probably should do, if I was a little bit smart, quote it, is I should just copy a deeper section and put it down. That way I'll be able to cover more territory in less time. Looking good. This will actually be a pretty deep section if I were to put this right here. You know what? Whatever. Do it. Go all the way down to here. And then across. Okay. So there's another one of our districts done. We now have 2,297 farmers here. First thing we need to do, upgrade these guys. They have everything they need.
Between have and have not.
Perfect. We have a... Ow! I hit my head. What the hell? Oh, come on, man. I'm really not this much of a klutz, but I was raising my hand to scratch my own head, and I hit my head instead. Well, would that really solve the problem?
Sweetest Virescent fairy, sugar sweet and merry.
Okay, quiet you. So we need to also worry about mail for these guys, I would
Ship
assume.
under attack.
Don't care. They're gonna die out anyway. Where's the damn mail? Oh, well, watch. He's gonna say something.
This time, I'm going to get in with the right people.
Okay, I believe you. This time, I believe you. You can do it. I have faith. I have all the faith in the world, actually. So much faith, in fact.
Snake Eyes, is that how it is?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you're not skillful enough. My fault. Try getting some better ships and try again in about 30 minutes. I don't care. So, I think this is where because I didn't actually put down one of these post offices. I'm going to get rid of these 2 scholar residences, and I'm going to probably have to get rid of this section of the road in order to put this down, because that's the only place that will actually let me do it. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to get rid of this tree and put a road connection across. So we'll have a little park over here, and not the elaborate stuff. Let's go over here, pedestrian zone. Do we want to mark it? No, not for them. Let's have a pavilion. A pavilion would be nicer. There we go. And what I would like is probably the sandwich shack. And we'll have 2 family tables right over here. Cool. I still haven't equipped the fish and frites here. Alright, so how much are you working? You are not even getting into this district at all. But that means later on, when I get rid of probably the school, that's where I'm going to have to probably put the university a little bit further this direction, and then build a power plant. Kind of, or I could probably just get rid of the marketplaces. That's also a thing. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and upgrade all these guys to workers. And you know, we actually have an interesting little section over here that we could potentially put a lot of these stores down. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually have a furniture store probably like right here. Yeah, let's put a furniture store right here. And then we'll put the drugs right over here. Right over here. Get rid of that bit, and then, will this work? No, because it's 3. Got it. So we're gonna have to get rid of the middle section, and then we can link it across. And we will do the same here. We have an open area over here. I have no clue what to do with. What can I put here? Is a better question. You know, these guys are gonna probably need a variety theater at some point. It's not gonna cover enough of the radius. We can instead just put a park down. Let's just go ahead and connect these canals together. So we have that done. I don't know if it's beneficial to actually link these ones up too, but I'm gonna do it for the hell of it. There we go. So we have them connected from both sides. I think it's right. Yeah, it should be okay. I can even potentially put a boardwalk here. Hold on. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. We'll also get rid of this section here, maybe? Yeah, we can have that overhang. Not worried about it. And go back over here, because I was actually kind of upset that I couldn't use this bridge. Will you flip? Oh, so now you want to work. It'll actually go in a little deeper than what I imagined. Okay. Let me put down this one here. Well, no. I'd be a little bit smart. Let's just use this brick bridge. We'll put one here. That's good. So I'm going to need some of this. I'm going to put it all the way down. I'm going to also have to do the same here. And probably down to here. Pretty good. I'm not going to worry about this side. I feel like if they can walk across, they'll just do it here. But actually, for the time being, get rid of that little bit. And then, seeing as how this is like a... You have your stores and stuff here, right? So why wouldn't you have some, like, market halls, I guess, is a real question. And we can have a spot for kids. I think the larger playground would probably be nicer, actually. Yeah, let's put that down. We need to instill nationalistic pride in the kids from now, so banner. And you know what? Banner. What else can we put over here? Maybe a toilet house. I don't want to put that. No, never mind. This is too large of a structure. But you know what the cool thing is? If I actually like position this right, it would look really nice over in this corner. Let me try. Get rid of this stuff as well. Let's go, like, right here. And then we're also going to copy back this and figure out what the heck to put here. Yeah, you know, kids like pizza, I think. Oh, no, I don't have kids yet. They'll figure out in time, I guess. You know, that's one of the things they can't teach you. It's kind of like you learn as you go type feel. But obviously, you have to build a good and healthy relationship with your children. That's really important because they have likes and dislikes that you have to also take into account. That's really important. So, like, I feel I would be a good dad. That's just me, of course. I like to listen to people and learn. That's really important. So I completely got sidetracked. I guess in hindsight, I could have actually put the other power plant over there, but that didn't really pan out, did it? Did I get more campus extensions? I think I did. I know I deleted 2. I just completely... Oh, yeah, I have 12. Okay. Well, let's do this. Boom. Let's put you... We're gonna have to have the radio tower again, so put this thing, like, right here. And you
Fine
are close to it,
environment for
right?
learning.
Yeah, you're close to it already. This one is okay. These guys should be cool now, so let's just make another row behind. And link this like so. How many more do we have? Oh, we're at 0. Okay, perfect. So that works well. And they are producing mail every 3 seconds, which is fantastic too. We're getting kind of close to our unfortunate oil deposit over here. But, you know, the way I see it is because you're here, you're studying, you have to learn about the miracles of nature, right? And that's definitely one of them. Where's our town hall? So we have a town hall over here. I think we're going to have another one down here somewhere. Yeah, this actually works rather well. I think, yeah, this is probably the best spot to do it.
Celebrate your leadership.
Best spot to do it. Because we're going to have more specialists in here. It's just going to help out with these scholars a whole bunch. Mostly because of the ones that we have. So just to recap, this guy is providing bonus residence as well as bonus research points. This one provides additional research points and happiness based off of the tea need. And it also requires less of the tea. So that's pretty powerful. And this one is from telephones and radio tower, but the telephones is a bitch and a half to produce at the moment, so I'm not really focusing too much on that front, more so the radio tower, because I just put that thing down and I leave them alone. That's pretty much the long story short. I guess I can go ahead and at least get those guys. So where's the bald dude? Here,
Have the cachet to attract them.
Cool.
I'm sure of it.
Nice. And then the other guy is right here because we're going to need him. Looking good. And I really want to start getting the stuff that we need over here in the Bastion so we can have the World's Fair actually working. And that's really important as well. Okay, first things first. Can I upgrade these guys? Why are you not upgrading?
I
Hello?
feel naught but a ragged joy.
Where the hell's the university? Oh, damn it. Did I forget to build one here, too? Mother. I know, it looks terrible. I know. I've said it before, I will fix it. But I'm not focused on this side, I'm focused over here more. Because I want to get these guys upgraded in order to upgrade more of the engineers over here to investors. Are these
This
guys?
is
These are
half
investors.
decent.
The investors that don't have champagne. I know champagne's actually being a bit of a problem on Dishwater, so I might have to return there at
I
some
am
point.
quite satisfied, thank you.
Oh, you are? Cool. Wasn't aware that I asked. But, thing is how that's the situation. Are you satisfied now? I don't know why I am the way that I am. But now, we got rid of the engineer residence and we put down a very nice fountain. Okay, very, very nice. And you know what is fantastic with a very, very nice fountain? An incredible, immaculate banner. You all know what's gonna happen. Every single episode, it's going to happen. I'm going to hammer this point home. Every single one of you will become bannerholics by the time I'm done with you. Guarantee. We can upgrade a whole bunch over here. Yeah, I like the fact, I didn't actually comment on this, but I do like the fact that we have canals actually going in between the homes here. This is gonna look so sick when we actually have the higher tier homes, actually. I'm so excited. Don't really want to upgrade too much because we're still in need of a farmer workforce, so I have to be a little mindful of that. But now we're actually getting to the stage where I'll probably have to really consider where the heck to put this thing. So how much power are we going to need? It'll probably be... Oh, boy. It has to be in the middle. It has to be somewhere in the middle. So, like, right here. Yeah, that's where we have to put it. Don't even bother with these guys anymore. Put this one down and start working. Yeah. So we have one here, one here. That's covering both of these districts. That's pretty major.
What'll it be?
Lots of light bulbs, hell yeah. Can we upgrade you guys though? They're really close to doing it. So that's fantastic. I need some more specialists.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Oh, this is gonna look horrible.
Stations.
Yeah, I know. We are going to split these ships into detachments.
Moving to coordinates.
Let's do a little bit of a segue from our current build because we still have some time until we like watch them actually like move out. Okay, you three
Fleet awaiting orders.
stand over here. You four go here. You three
ready.
stay here. Alright, now I have to remember how to do this. Assign a patrol route. Okay. So from here, they're gonna go down to
Fleet
here,
commencing patrol.
and then they're gonna go to here, and then they're gonna go to here, and then over to here. And that should be good for them. I think that's how it works. We will find out. I never used this function before, because I never felt it was necessary.
Fleet awaiting orders.
But we'll figure out if they just double back from here. Or if they go around the map as intended. If that's the case, then I can do the same with the other ships. Come on, don't screw me. Go straight forward.
This city is a magnet for...
No, you want to turn around. Okay.
Aye.
I gotta figure this out. Assign a patrol route. Okay. Over to here,
Fleet
please.
commencing patrol.
Yes, perfect. I did it over there on, No, I screwed it up. Well, I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen if they just patrol in one straight line? Because that's really what's the problem. What the problem is. That we'll get these ships over here.
Aye.
We're gonna have these ships patrol this corridor. We're gonna need these
Attention,
ships to
Admiral.
patrol this corridor. We'll have one start from here. And then I know his ass has a tendency of actually popping up from over here, so we're gonna place these guys at the best locations possible, and then have them pretty much in like a grid format, constantly patrol. That way we're actually using our navy. You know, it's kind of just been stuck there at Rantium for some time now. The last time we used it was going and dealing with Archie's dumbass, so I feel like it's overdue to actually be used, right? Where are the ships at? They're over here. They take some time to actually get into position, which is fine. Back to Rantium, please. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some animals now. What I'm actually thinking about doing is getting the snowflakes, because they are almost all legendary. So we would need the white tiger, of course. We would need the albino fennec, this one that I haven't figured out how to pronounce, the albino alligator, white peacock, and then the albino gorilla. So let me go over to the Research Institute and get them to work on that next. Item development for cultural items. Well, I already see two of them, so get that one and get that one. We're gonna... Okay, I think I just remember off the top of my head. So we got these four... I think there was one more snowflake over here. Ah, yes. White peacock, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was one more. I'm just gonna look it up for that a little bit.
No land that produces such marvelous and ingenious
This thing.
mentors as our engineers can truly be horrid.
Okay, you guys ready? Let's get you upgraded. Whole bunch of engineers coming up. Get their building skin changed, not like it's gonna matter. And with that, we're gonna have to upgrade some of these guys to investors. And these guys are the ones to do it. Nice. Yeah, we have an entire investor district over here now, which is gonna be fantastic. I need to fix the champagne issue as well as the whatchamacallits, the other crap. The cigars and the steam carriages. That's it. So we have a very small amount of engineers, but that's because they haven't populated yet. Once they do, we should be okay. We have a lot of artisans, dude. It's because I have like this whole artisan island over here. I don't know what the hell else to do with it. Oh, I never built these things up. Ah, but you know what? Because
Means a lot to earn.
yeah, you know what? Get rid of it. I'll deal with that in time. Technically, this island should also be investors only. And the thing about it is, I'm gonna have to build the Skyline Tower at some point, and because I put it
An
up here.
explosion in one of your factories.
Oh, what's happening in the Arctic, dude? What? Why are you exploding constantly, dude? Come on. Did you guys fix up the situation here? Yeah, you did. That's why it didn't give me the pop-up. Woeful shortage. God damn it! I can't all the way over to freaking Constantinople again. Old habits die hard. You get these guys also to engineers now. That'd be fantastic. I'm not gonna worry about changing their building skin, actually. I'm gonna keep them
I'm
as is.
delighted to introduce our new colleague.
We don't have much timber left, so that's something that we're gonna have to figure out in time as well. Let's put this gentleman in here so he helps out with our research points. And just, you know, everyone being all happy and goody and whatnot. The Northern Sagas, now that I kind of figured they have bonuses when you put them all in, I'm kind of curious as to what these two would actually provide for that. Oh, what does Atlantean provide? Increased chance of finding artifacts. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Yep, yeah. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Not having what you need because the game is stupid? These guys are investors, yes? Okay. These guys are not. They're engineers. Okay, I can't upgrade them quite yet. I can work on upgrading these workers to artisans, though. Get these ones. Oh, yeah. So now I'm officially out of timber. Should probably actually consider importing some timber through the docklands as well. When's he coming back? 10 minutes? I don't think we're going to see him in this episode, unfortunately. Let's get some timber. Where is it at? There it is. I do not need 31,594. How about we put that in for 100? Even 100's too much. I'm not gonna even bother with that. 50. That's perfect. That is a perfect amount. So he'll be back here in 10 minutes. So let me go about fixing those routes over here in the New World. So I have a fleet
Attention for the
attachment,
Admiral.
I guess, right over here. I'll figure out how to do this, because I've already done it once. Already here. And then you're good, you're in patrol.
Fleet awaiting orders.
You're going to patrol down to here, back,
Fleet ready.
and then you are going to patrol all the way to pretty much Bella Concordia and Raxus. There you go. So we have all of our ships that are currently patrolling this area as much as possible. They should catch Jean at some point, because these ships will be able to demolish him, even in the quantity that they have. So some of them are in detachments of 4, some of them are in detachments of 3. Not a big deal. They will still dish out a ton of damage, and they're actually being used, okay? Because while Patrick does have a fleet here, I'm going to put this, RP it this way. I don't have complete control over these ships. They belong to him. He is a duke. That means he can actually utilize them the way that he sees them fit. If Torp becomes a duke, same thing that happens with him. Same goes with Ryu. Same goes with Eva. And with Nick. It doesn't matter. They become semi-autonomous with their fleets. I do not, unless there's like a major call to arms, that's when I would probably ask to requisition them for the war effort. But we don't have a war effort right now. They're just big chilling here in Prosperity, and that's all she wrote. I might actually, like, in a future play, I saw this, I don't know who it was. It was a couple days ago. I watched a video of a guy that was using that was only using, blue flamethrower monitors. And I mean only blue flamethrower monitors. I don't understand how much money this dude was actually making in the game, but I can flat out say that is the most unoptimal way to deal with an enemy I've ever seen in my life. Okay, that's not like throwing shade at somebody, not at all, because everybody plays differently. But what I'm saying is, would I personally go in that direction to try to like use over 100 flamethrower monitors to go that close into a settlement to demolish buildings? Probably not. I would probably try to optimize some portion of it so that I wouldn't have to see and wait to have, like, I don't know, around 100 or so actually reconstruct it, because that was crazy. It was cool to watch. I didn't watch all of it, of course. I was focused on other things, but I didn't understand. Unless they have, like, crazy high bonuses, because I'm pretty sure it's with mods. I don't like this corner. Whatever. Screw it. I could probably just move that forward just a little bit, and it'll be fine. But yeah, I think the dude was using a lot of mods, so I guess in that situation it would work. But, and it was a video from a long time ago. I just personally, I'm like, wow, that is crazy unoptimal. I would never. Can we put down 2 of these? Yeah. I believe we can. That'll help with the attractiveness quite a bit. But that adds more to attractiveness. See, that's more. Put that over in there. So, like, what we'll have back here is, like, a... It's kind of congested, if I'm being honest, but it'll work. Have, like, that. And we'll have a statue right here. Go over to the cool cosmetic packs. I want to grab...
People celebrate your leadership.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm so used to clicking on the old world now because we've been going to Constantinople so much. What I can do here is probably put like a park or something, but I'm not going to need this freaking university for too much longer. We have around 2,000 engineers, so I can probably upgrade some more. Those are engineers right here. They definitely need to be upgraded. Oh yeah, but I don't have timber. I remember. This dude's gonna be back here in 4 minutes. But we actually made a decent amount of headway here, and that's fantastic. Mostly because we haven't been working in Rantium for quite some time, and the goal was really to unlock all the buildings that we would need in order to really optimize this city to the highest degree. Because 100% I have Crownfall Syndrome. 100%. But do you see how long it took for us to actually get back here? So technically, it's mild. It's a mild Crownfall Syndrome. That being said, it's still present, and it's still going to be worked on as much as possible.
A renowned personage has arrived.
Don't care, can probably just go and research him. Anywho, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. We're going to be building a lot here in Rantium. It'll be a very, very ambitious build. It's going to be insane once it's done. So I highly recommend, if you guys have friends that are interested in getting into the game, show them my channel. they are more than welcome. For everyone else, as always, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button. As I mentioned before, share it with your friends. And I will catch you on the next episode. This is going to be epic, and you guys don't want to miss it.